my first day, I'm in chemistry, and what did I do today? Okay, so one thing I did, I saw my first sample that looks like strawberry milkshake. It was kind of gross. And then I did a lot of capping tubes and, pretty basic first day stuff. Nothing really. There, it's not just me. There's an MLA too, so yeah, it's not that bad. And yeah, it's really a small lab. It's about maybe the size of all of the upstairs labs plus like a bonus lab. That's about it. And the machines, they're new, so I don't know. It's like good, I guess. Oh yeah, and when I went in, the backup machine was broken, so it was a little bit sluggish today. But it was the busy day because of all the holiday samples that had to be done. And yeah, so today was TDM day. That was pretty cool to see. And tomorrow's Wednesday, so they don't have any special day tomorrow. But Tyler said it's going to be busy. I don't know why.
We just changed to walk-ins.
Because they changed to walk-ins instead of appointments.
So everyone shows up Wednesday because their doctor tells them, go on Wednesday.
Okay, so everyone's doctor apparently says go on Wednesday. So everyone goes on Wednesday, and Wednesday's busy. So
yeah, and then we get 350 specimens. In a day, we should only get 250, and then all the rest we have nothing. That's my rant, though.
There goes Tyler's rant. Okay, and yeah, so have a good day, teacher, whoever gets this. Probably Tiffany, because this is about okay, let's talk about... Okay, so, first of all, the analyzer that they use in chemistry, it's called Vitros 5600, I think, and there's 2 of them, and the chemistry is under construction, so it's pretty noisy. Gotta pay a lot of attention to what they're saying, and yeah, so they said they got the Vitros machine within the last year, so they're all kind of trying to figure it out still, like all the troubleshooting, and like kind of what bugs it has, and yeah, so that's the first part. The second part, the part that I don't really like about that machine, but it's not really my choice, it's open tube, so in specimen reception, they have to take the tube cap off first before they do anything, and it's the SXT, so it has to wait 10 minutes before they spin it, or else they get fibrin, so you have to like check every specimen for fibrin, and then take off the cap again, and then put it in the rack, and then put it on the machine. So that part I find gets a little bit, like, tedious, but for the amount of, like, time it takes, it's not really that bad, because Camilton obviously is a smaller hospital, so they don't get, like, the bunch of samples like other places would. So yeah, if that machine was anywhere else, I think it would be problematic, but it kind of works for what they have set up. So that's my thoughts on that. It's true, like, no 2 preceptors are the same. Like, the first day, the one that I had was kind of, like, more showing me what she was doing, and then, like, I just kind of watched. And then the second one was, like, more interactive, like, she was having me enter all the results into the Meditech, which is like their LIS that's synced up to the machines. So she was having me do more of that kind of stuff, where the first lady was kind of like doing it all and just like showing me like, oh, this is what I do, instead of like, getting me to do it and explaining like the different stuff. Like, she was just kind of like, okay, watch what I'm doing. So, I mean, they both have their pros and cons, but it's all good. I'm just gonna do what they want me to do, so that I just do what I have to do. I'm not gonna try to be someone I'm not, but I'm also not gonna be fussy. I did 6 performance verifiers. So that's like to make sure that the machine's doing what it's supposed to. Instead, it's not quite QC, but it's not quite a calibrator. It's kind of like, you know, somewhere in between. Like, it's a little more precise than a QC, but it's a little less precise than a calibrator. It's like the middle of the road. So I got to do those 6 times because for whatever reason, transferring didn't work that day at all. And oh yeah, we had a patient who, for whatever reason, only one tube ever, this only one patient couldn't run a B12. Like, no analyzer could do it, and it was only the one same tube that was doing it, and we still couldn't figure it out, so they had to just get a new sample. And the new sample worked! It was so weird! Anyway, we don't really know why yet, but I think they're looking into it. I don't know if they'll tell me, but I hope so. Overall, I gotta say, my first week in chemistry, I really like doing it actually, but I'm glad I don't ever have to do a manual sort of routine ever again. I gotta say that much. No offense. I just don't like doing it, and I like this one kind better. Okay, it's more technology than it is like more technology than actual science, I think. Like, you just gotta make sure the technology works for the science to work. You don't have to do the science, it does it. I think that's cool, because I like more technology than science sometimes, because I get